oh, I'm not getting a lot of views on my videos. This is a waste of my time. Have you ever thought that? Maybe you haven't even made a video. Maybe you've looked at other people's videos and thought, oh man, they've only got a couple views. Hi, my name is Bonitatibus, and on today's episode of Home Care Digital, we're gonna talk about why views don't matter. The example that I really wanted to show with you, there's a recent campaign done with Snoop Dogg. If you don't know who Snoop Dogg is, doesn't matter. The point is that he's a rapper and he was known for smoking. That's a big part of his brand. And so what's interesting about this is that there was a whole campaign talking about how he was going to give up smoking and how big deal it was. And it was very viral in certain communities and got tons and tons and tons of reviews. Well, it turned out to be a big marketing campaign for Solo Stove that is a smokeless product. But what's so interesting about this is that what ended up happening is that the campaign failed to boost sales. And so even though it was viral and it got a lot of hype and got a lot of buzz and like so many people were watching it on social media, it did not translate into sales. And so often people are focused on the views. Oh, I need to get as many views as possible. I need to get that. And then that's going to drive results. Views does not equal sales. There's no correlation that says that views equals sales. And so what's so much more important is understanding that who is watching our video versus actually how many views. And so it goes into, hey, why did this fail? It's because they didn't know their audience. They were targeting Snoop Dogg's audience, which clearly wasn't an audience that was buying these fire pits. So we need to make sure that we understand who our audience is so that we can drive greater results in what we're doing. And so when it comes to videos, don't focus so heavily on getting views or trying to go viral. I know that's something when people talk with me, I tell them, hey, that is not what we're trying to do. We're not gonna go viral. We're not gonna get hundreds of thousands of views. The goal is to make sure that we are getting the right people to watch our videos. And right, much rather have a small audience that's the right audience than a large audience and it be wrong. Because we know that a small right audience is gonna drive so many more sales than a large audience that isn't your proper target audience. And so this is where, when it comes to just social media in general, and I've talked about this in previous videos, in leveraging things like email marketing, because you know that if you have their email address, that they are your right audience, and getting your content in front of that audience is going to be so much more impactful than trying to just, oh, I want to go viral on TikTok or whatever it is that you're trying to do. That's not going to drive results. We want to make sure that we're getting our content in front of the right people. To give you an example, so this is just some of my popular YouTube videos that I have. You know, and I don't have thousands of subscribers, but I work with home care business owners. It's a very small niche, and so I don't need to have hundreds of thousands of subscribers to be successful. What's been really awesome is that I actually have this one video. It's called Simple Strategies That Actually Work. Maybe you've seen it before. Maybe you're a new subscriber because you saw this video. This one video alone has driven more traffic to my channel, to my website, to leads than all of my other videos combined. This one video. But what's so interesting about this video is, right, it says simple home care marketing strategies that actually work. And so it is very niche specific. So I know that when people are subscribing to this video from this video, that is the right audience. That is where this becomes really impactful, focusing on the right content. And when it comes with YouTube, right, as a home care business, there's a setting in YouTube that you can put where you live. And so that helps with the algorithm based on making sure that in every video that you post, that you have the location. You can actually do this on a lot of social media videos, TikTok, Instagram. You should always be tagging your location because then it's more likely to be shown to the people in that area. And because you have a territory and you're focused on more of that local network, really leveraging those location settings is going to be really impactful. But to sum up, views don't matter. We want to focus on smaller people, the right people watching your content. If you like this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button and I'll see you on the next one.